In this video, we're going to take a look at Therapyzen's Auto Create Invoices and Auto Pay Invoices features designed to help you streamline your invoicing and payment processing. As you can see, I'm logged into Therapyzen and I'm currently in the Settings area viewing the Billing tab. This Billing tab contains two billing automation features. One is the Auto Create Invoice and the second is Auto Pay Invoices. The first one we're going to look at is Auto Create Invoices. So let's take a look at the description of this feature. It says simply check in your client appointments and Therapyzen will auto-create your invoices overnight between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. And if I click this link here, there's some more rules about exactly how this feature works. But what you really need to know is any appointments that you mark as kept, late cancel, or no-show will automatically be converted from non-invoice services into open invoices overnight. This will remove the step of you having to manually create invoices for these services that were rendered during the day. So now that we have a basic understanding of how this feature works, let's go see it in action. So to do that, I'll want to navigate to my home page where I can see my daily appointments. So here you can see I'm on my home page and I've got 4 appointments lined up for today. I'm going to go ahead and check in my clients and set the status of each of my appointments. Okay, and as you can see, my first 3 appointments of the day were all kept. However, my last appointment for the day was a late cancel. I can even scroll down on the home page to verify that those services were rendered, and they're marked here in my To Be Invoice section. And that's all that I have to do to generate invoices for these clients. The Auto Create Invoice feature will then kick in overnight and create open invoices for these clients that I rendered services for today. So let's take a look and see what that would look like. Okay, so it's the following day, and you can see that I've only got 2 appointments lined up for today. But if I scroll down now to my Open Invoices grid on the home page, you'll now see that I have 4 invoices that were created overnight for me automatically, and they are flagged with the Auto Created label. And those services have also been removed from the To Be Invoice section of the home page as well. So that's a quick overview on how the Auto Create Invoices feature works. You set the status of your appointments, and overnight, Therapyzen will auto-create your invoices for those services that you rendered. Now let's go take a look at the Auto Pay feature. To enable that, I'm going to go back to the Settings area, go back to the Billing tab, and this is where I find the Auto Pay Invoices feature. Just like the Auto Create Invoices, the Auto Pay Invoices will work overnight to process any open invoices that have been created within the last 24 hours. To use the Auto Pay Invoices feature, you must have your Stripe integration set up and enabled in Therapyzen. Being connected to Stripe will allow you to process credit card transactions directly from Therapyzen and process those payments using your client credit cards. Once you have Stripe enabled, you can simply turn on the Auto Pay Invoices feature using this toggle switch to the right. Once you enable this feature, you'll want to set the frequency on when you charge client credit cards. You can have invoices be processed daily, weekly, or monthly. I'll go ahead and set mine to weekly. By clicking this link here, I can find out more details about how Therapyzen's Auto Pay Invoices feature works. Basically, Therapyzen will look at any open invoices for clients that have credit cards stored on their record and auto-pay those invoices overnight between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just like with the Auto Create Invoices, the Auto Pay feature will look for invoices that were generated the previous day. Those are the ones that will be processed overnight. Any invoice created prior to that will still need to be processed manually. So let's go see the Auto Pay feature in action. To do that, I'm going to navigate to a client record and we'll have a look at their ledger. So I've navigated to this client's record and they currently have one open invoice. This invoice could have been created manually, or it could have been auto-created using the auto-create invoice feature that Therapyzen provides. I'm now going to simulate what would happen overnight using the auto-pay invoices feature. But first, I do need to make sure that the client has a credit card stored on file and that the auto-pay feature is enabled on their profile. And now that I've verified that I have both of those pieces of information, we'll go ahead and run the simulation. Okay, so we've gone ahead and run the process, and it's been 24 hours since I created this invoice, and you can now see that the Auto Pay Invoices feature has automatically reconciled this invoice and also marked this invoice with a flag here that it was auto-paid. And we've included some features to help you locate invoices that have been auto-created and auto-paid. So if I come over here to the billing area, you'll notice that any place that an open invoice occurs, it will get flagged as being auto-created, and if it doesn't have the flag, that means it was created manually. The same goes for invoice payments. If I go to the Invoice Payments tab, any invoices that have been paid using the auto-pay feature will also have that flag. You'll also receive an email summary of any invoices that were created overnight and any invoices that were paid overnight as well. So that's a brief overview of the auto-create invoices and the auto-pay features. If you have any questions about these features before you choose to use them, please contact us at support@therapyzen.com and we'll be happy to help.